Hey loves, welcome to Timeless Twin Flame Guidance. My name is Blue. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for joining our spiritual community today. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back my dear friend. It's always a blessing to connect with you again. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into tonight's message, which I'm really excited to share with you all. We are tapping into the energy of your connection with a love message straight from your person's heart space. I will be channeling the divine energy to see what is coming through, how they are feeling, how they're viewing you, and what they want you to know right now. You know, I have to say, the energy surrounding this reading feels very deep. It's almost like there's something that they've been holding back, something unspoken that needs to be revealed. So if you've been feeling their presence, sensing their energy, or even picking up on their emotions out of nowhere, that is not a coincidence. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see what's coming through their heart space right now. What's coming through so powerfully right now is pure illumination energy, divine feminine. This energy represents clarity, brilliance, and a presence that simply cannot be ignored, and that is truly how your person sees you. Let's be real, your energy is different. You walk into a space and it shifts. You don't even have to try. People notice you. They feel you before you even say a word, and your person, they feel it more than anyone. Here's what the universe is showing me. This masculine has never encountered someone like you before. There's something about your presence, your essence that shakes them to their core. It's not just your beauty or how you carry yourself, it's deeper than that. Your energy is magnetic, and whether they realize it or not, they have been watching you, observing the way that others react to you, the way you effortlessly command attention without asking for it. Divine feminine, here's what you need to know. Your power lies in your authenticity. Continue being unapologetically yourself. Don't dim your light for anyone's comfort. Because of your radiant energy, you make them nervous, but not in a bad way. It's more like they're overwhelmed. It's like standing too close to a brilliant light. They admire your glow, your confidence, your balance, but at the same time it makes them feel exposed, like they can't hide anything from you. This is someone who's used to being in control, used to keeping their emotions in check. But when it comes to you, that all goes out the window. You bring something out of them that they don't know quite how to handle, and the beautiful part, they're magnetically drawn to it. It keeps them coming back to you even if they don't fully understand why. It's like they're standing at the edge of something they've never felt before, something real, something raw, and honestly it both thrills and terrifies them, because with you there's no mask to hide behind, no pretending. You see them, you really see them. And that level of soul-deep transparency is both electrifying and terrifying all at once. They've spent so much time keeping their emotions under wraps, playing it cool, convincing themselves that they could stay in control. But you awaken something primal in them. Not just surface-level emotions, you ignite something deep inside of them, something they didn't even know existed, and now there's no turning back. Action step for you, beautiful. Trust those intuitive hits you're getting about them. Your psychic connection is real and strong right now. The more they try to resist it, the stronger the magnetic pull becomes. They catch themselves thinking about you at the most random moments. They hear your voice echoing in their mind. They feel your energy signature even when you're miles away. It's undeniable, it's unshakable, and for the first time they're realizing this isn't just attraction. It's not just curiosity, it's soul recognition. It's as if you've become the template of everything they never knew they needed. No one else carries your energetic frequency, your depth, your divine essence. No one makes them feel simultaneously safe and awakened the way you do. That realization, it's hitting them like a tidal wave. They might have tried to distract themselves, to convince themselves that what they felt for you could be found elsewhere, but every attempt just brought them back to you, back to the truth they've been running from. Now they're at a spiritual crossroads. They know they can't keep running from this divine connection, but stepping fully into it means shedding every false identity they've ever worn. It means complete vulnerability, radical openness, surrendering to something bigger than their ego, and that's terrifying their human self, while exciting their soul. What's being revealed to me now is third eye activation energy, divine feminine. This person knows without a doubt that you see them in a way no one else ever has. And I don't mean just seeing them on the surface level. You see through the illusions. You see beyond the masks, beyond the carefully crafted words, beyond the persona they show the world. And that soul-deep seeing, it shakes them to their core. This is why when they look into your eyes, time stops. It's why they either avoid eye contact completely, or why when they do lock eyes with you, it feels like an eternity, because something profound is being exchanged in that moment, something that bypasses the mind and speaks directly to the soul. This is exactly why they can't forget you. No matter how much they try to create distance, no matter how many distractions they chase, they always come back to this feeling, the feeling of being truly seen for the first time in their life. Listen closely, Divine Feminine. You're not like anyone they've ever encountered. With you, there's no room for games, no space for illusions. You pull them into truth, into clarity, into their own spiritual awakening, and that is both terrifying and magnetic to them simultaneously. Here's what I'm channeling about this connection. This person has spent years, maybe even lifetimes, perfecting the art of emotional hiding their feelings, hiding their fears, hiding parts of themselves they were too afraid to face. But when your souls met, everything changed. You became a mirror of truth, showing them who they really are, without judgment, without conditions, just pure unconditional divine love. And now they can't unsee what you've reflected back to them. This connection transcends typical romance. It's about complete soul transformation. Right now, they're experiencing this metamorphosis in ways they never expected. They're awakening, Divine Feminine. Your energy, your wisdom, your truth, it's guiding them whether they want to admit it or not. Your soul mission right now, keep trusting your intuitive gifts. You're highly psychic, and your presence alone activates dormant parts of people's souls. This masculine feels completely exposed in your presence. Even when they're trying to keep their protective walls up, they can feel you reading their energy field, sensing their emotions, knowing things about them they've never spoken aloud. And honestly, it's both intimidating and incredibly attractive because they've never had to be this authentically real with anyone before. If you enjoyed this video so far, subscribing to the channel is a beautiful way to support the channel and help me continue sharing guidance from the heart. I'm receiving strong psychic impressions about you, Divine Feminine. You're highly intuitive, possibly a natural healer, definitely someone who operates from a mystical frequency. You don't just hear words, you feel the energy behind them. You don't just engage with a person's mind, you connect directly with their soul essence. And that level of depth, it's incredibly rare. Your energy isn't just awakening them, it's challenging every limiting belief they've held about love, about themselves, about what's possible. You're pulling them out of old karmic patterns, dissolving walls they built lifetimes ago to protect themselves. And that's not easy because for so long they've lived in a world where emotional depth felt dangerous, where vulnerability was perceived as weakness. But you're reflecting back everything they've tried to suppress, everything they've been afraid to feel. And now they're realizing this connection isn't just about romance, it's about complete spiritual transformation. What you need to understand, when they pull away or get quiet, it's not rejection, it's integration. They're processing the profound shifts you're catalyzing in their consciousness. Around you, they cannot fake it. They cannot perform or hide behind charm, avoidance, or distractions. In your presence, they must be real. Part of them craves this because their soul is starving for authentic connection. But another part fears it because being seen this deeply means confronting parts of themselves they've spent lifetimes avoiding. The universe is showing me something beautiful. Your presence in this masculine's life has created an energetic void that nothing else can fill. Your energy was like entering a completely different dimension, a frequency they'd never experienced before. And now that you're not there, the silence is deafening. The space you once occupied, it feels impossibly empty. This isn't about missing someone, it's about realizing that no one else carries your unique energetic signature. Your presence was a world unto itself, and now they're seeing just how rare and precious it was. This connection follows sacred cycles, coming together, integrating apart, and reuniting at higher levels. Every time you step back to focus on your own growth, they feel the energetic shift. They feel the absence of your light, and it catalyzes deep reflection. Here's what's happening energetically. This masculine is replaying your last interaction, analyzing every energy exchange, and finally understanding how real this connection is. Because with you, there's no performance, no masks. You witness the raw, unfiltered, completely authentic version of them that no one else ever gets to see. They're realizing that in your presence, they're forced to align with their highest truth. There's no hiding, no pretending. You make them confront aspects of themselves they've avoided, and while that can feel overwhelming, it's also what makes them crave your energy even more. Divine Feminine, this is important. You're not chasing, you're not overgiving, you're simply existing in your divine energy, and that's what's creating this magnetic pull. You've mastered the sacred balance of knowing when to engage and when to focus on yourself. They know they can't just casually re-enter your energy field the way they used to. They understand that if they want to experience your light again, they must rise to meet you at your level. So don't be surprised if the universe orchestrates a reconnection, not because you need them, but because your energy has left an permanent imprint on their soul. What's coming through about your healing gifts? Your presence in this person's life has been nothing short of miraculous. Your love, your energy, the way you simply exist has awakened something profound within them. This is someone who has moved through life with walls up, masks on, never fully letting anyone into their sacred space. But you never demanded they be anything other than themselves. You didn't try to fix them. You didn't judge their past. You simply held space with the frequency of pure love. And in that space, they experienced healing they didn't even know they needed. Here's your confirmation. You are a natural healer. This isn't just a role you play. This is who you are at a soul level. The way you love, the way you communicate, the way you hold space without judgment, it transforms people. And this masculine has never experienced anything like it. They feel the difference now. Without your energy, they're noticing how others don't offer the same level of acceptance, that same sense of inner peace. It's like they're surrounded by people, but feeling completely alone, because nothing compares to the way your presence makes them feel. Your divine assignment: continue being the mirror of truth that you are. Your presence reflects back the parts of them they've ignored, the parts they've been afraid to embrace. What you offered them wasn't just love, it was soul-level healing. It wasn't based on conditions or expectations. You didn't love them for what they could provide or who they pretended to be. You loved them exactly as they were, in all their imperfections, in all their fears, and that level of unconditional acceptance, it's something they never believed was possible. What's being revealed about their emotional awakening? Your person is finally feeling this connection in a way they can no longer deny. They've reached a spiritual turning point where this isn't just a connection, it's sacred soul recognition. This energy comes through when someone is being divinely guided to open their heart, to stop running, and finally face the truth they've been avoiding. They can no longer pretend they don't feel this profound connection. You were the one who saw their soul before they could even see themselves. Unlike anyone else in their life, friends, family, past partners, you were the one who recognized their divine essence. At first, that terrified them. Maybe they ran, maybe they denied it, maybe they convinced themselves this was something they could walk away from. But now they know better. They know that your energy is the only thing that has ever felt like home to them. This is what you need to know. They realize no one else has ever held space for them like you have. No one else has ever seen through their walls and still chosen to stay. Now that they're awakening, now that their heart is cracking wide open, they can't unsee the truth. You are their mirror, their safe space, their soul's home. But here's the beautiful part. They know they must rise to meet you where you are, because you, Divine Feminine, are no longer waiting in the old energy. You have stepped into your power. You have healed, grown, and elevated to a level where only true alignment can reach you. Action step for your highest good. Continue focusing on your own spiritual development. The more you grow, the more they're inspired to match your frequency. What's coming through about their final decision? Your person is looking at you, looking at this connection, and they see it all. They see the love, the depth, the divine truth of it all. But instead of stepping forward boldly, they're in this space of overthinking. They've built a comfortable life, but comfort isn't fulfillment. For so long they've told themselves that familiar was enough, but now they know it isn't, because the way they feel for you, the way your energy calls to their soul, it's making it impossible for them to keep living in spiritual mediocrity. Here's the truth the universe wants you to know. They can't have both. They can't stay in the past and expect to have a future with you. They must choose. And for the first time, they're really sitting with that reality. There's no more running, no more distractions, no more convincing themselves that time will magically resolve everything. Spirit is making them face this head on, and they know the longer they wait, the bigger the risk of losing you becomes. What's happening in their energy field? They're at the gate, hand trembling on the latch, heart racing. They know that if they take this step, there's no going back, and that's exactly why they're being so careful. This isn't just another relationship to them. This is soul level, life-altering transformation. They're asking themselves, am I ready to meet my divine feminine where they are? Am I ready to leave behind the old version of me? The version that played it safe, the version that hid from real love. Your role in this divine timing: stay in your power, continue being the radiant light that you are. Don't lower your vibration trying to make them comfortable with their choice. This feels like the perfect place to close today's channeling. The shift is real, the energy is undeniable, and they feel it just as intensely as you do. If you've been receiving signs, feeling their presence, or having dreams that feel too vivid to be coincidence, this is why. They are standing at the threshold, preparing to step into what they've always known in their soul. It's you. It's always been you. My beautiful divine feminine, this energy is incredibly powerful, and you are stepping into a brand new chapter, one that's leading you exactly where you're meant to be. And now they see it too. This is your power. This is why your energy is so magnetic. Your final assignment: whatever you've been doing to pour into yourself, keep doing it. They feel it, they see it, and they are being magnetically pulled back to you in ways they don't even understand yet. Please, if this message resonated with your soul, be sure to hit the like button on your way out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future readings. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.